Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back over on the YouTube account. The new patch is up, which means Randle is available. Now, before we get into the summons for him, I also want to note that the Abyssal Expedition is up. Now, this game mode, or this game, has two different modes that you can enroll. It is a casual enrollment, or it is an honorable enrollment. You can see we are doing the honorable enrollment because we are being competitive. Now, if you're a player that intends to play, that intends to log in probably at least 2 times a day, do honorable. I really think it is worth the diamonds to get a lot of players that do want to play together. Now, of course, when it comes to the rewards, if you are doing the honorable enrollment, you have to hit a minimum of Duke and you will get those 3,000 diamonds back. Now that, again, you have to be playing the Abyssal Expedition to be able to do this. Then, of course, if you hit Prince, you get a bonus 3,000 diamonds, which in casuals or casual mode, that is unavailable. There are no diamonds that are available in here. So honestly, as long as you're going to Duke, and again, trying to hit Prince is pretty easy in there as well. As long as you're actually playing the game mode, you can get through and get some more bonuses. In addition, you do get more loot out of the honorable enrollment, and you also get a lot of players that want to play. So what happens a lot of times is players will go in and they will go in as casual, and then a lot of other players will just AFK. They might play once or twice. Left behind, it's really a struggle, and we've seen it in the past. This is the 11th iteration of the Abyssal Expedition that we've run, which of course has a brand new boss. Pretty cool. I'm not sure. There we go. So it is a very vicious looking plant, but yes, there is the new boss. We've seen a ton of different bosses through the different game modes. Now, of course, like I said earlier, Randle is up. We don't know exactly where he's going to be used, how effective he's going to be, but overall, it seems like on the test server, he's being used in quite a few places. We're seeing him in the Cursed Realm. We are also seeing him right now in, again, a couple different places. Treasure Scramble. He's very unique in the way that he works. Being a rogue, but being a support hero, he could really be effective. So as we continue, I saved my summons out of here. Let's go ahead and do these basic summons, but I saved my Desire Hero summons, and there we go. We got one pull there, which we should put him in the wish list. I was just thinking about that, because we have no Graveborn here, which is pretty funny. So he is literally the only Graveborn hero that we do have available that we need. And then we put in the other legendary heroes. Here we have Misha. Here we have no Maulers at all. And then, of course, the 2 Lightbearers are the only ones that we have at this point. So it is pretty limited with the summons of what we need and what we can actually pull in here. But that's okay, because we know that our Graveborn hero is coming next, which should be the awakened version of Thorin. Have not seen it confirmed as of yet, but it should be coming down the pipeline. Now, looking at the desired hero summons, we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop them in. Now, you'll notice chance to get 8 of 8. That is right. I have 8 desired hero summons. With the desired hero summons, the chance increases as your VIP level does get higher. So 8 is the number that I have here. And of course, 8 is the magical number that I need to get him up to Ascended to be able to put furniture on him, to be able to actually build him up. Utility wise, it doesn't give me the option to do engraving, because of course we need 2 more copies of that. But let's go ahead and do the summons in here for him. Super excited to see. And again, the agility support hero is going to be pretty interesting, and is pretty interesting. I don't know if I'm going to have enough diamonds to summon him, but we are seeing him doing an incredible amount of damage as well, which is pretty interesting in a couple different niche situations. So tier list wise, we're going to have to see exactly where this guy falls. There is copy number 2 that takes him to Elite Plus. Copy number 3 back to back. We need 1 more that will take him to Legendary. We need some doubles or triples. Guys, we only got 30,000 diamonds, but there we go. There is, I believe, our Legendary. We're going to take him. We're going to burn through all these diamonds, because I don't feel like we're going to have enough unless we do get lucky with some of these doubles and triples. So 20,000 left. Come on, might be in a double. There we go, guys. That was absolutely what we needed. What do we got left? 1 more copy. We have 2 cards here. You know what? I'm going to save them. I'm going to save them to see. So we did get very lucky with the pulls on here. I was kind of concerned with the minimal amount of diamonds that we had. But this should be our last copy, and there it is. So that is 8 of 8 that we pulled out of there. So very cool. Let's go ahead and hit up these Graveborn cards. Maybe, I was hoping maybe we could get another copy of him and just be the 1 shy, but unfortunately. And then, of course, Stargazers, we're going to save these. We have 185 now. Of course, we used all of our diamonds. Could pull 2 more, and if he is super, super effective within a couple different game modes, we can pull some more copies of Randle in there. Looking in here, I'm not sure where it went. Oh, went to the guild. That was kind of weird. It kind of went to both of them. All right, so there we go. Look at the copies of Randle. They are right. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 4. Then, of course, we do have our food already built. So for Greyborn, we can just grab a couple in here. There's our legendary plus. I'm wondering, I think we have a little bit more food, which we do. There's our mythic. Signature item is unlocked. There is our mythic plus. And just like that, guys, that easy to build a hero in AFK Arena. That takes him to Ascended. Means we can throw some furniture on him. Let's drop him in the Resonating Crystal. Resonating Crystal 936. Now, of course, we know with the martial ratings, with the Abyssal Expedition, this is going to be a big game changer in here because of the levels that we already have on these heroes. Now, the Oaken, again, it's going to say, hey, we need a new one. I think tower number 4 is our Greyborn tower. So go ahead, we will drop him right in here. It's being cleaned at the moment. And there we go. So Randle has joined the tower. Another one built, and that's really cool. We have 64,000 now. We were waiting to get him, and I'm almost questioning if we wait to get Thorin, just for the simple fact that he could be a game changer in here. Aurelia, we do need to build up a little bit further. Shamira is there. Gwen, absolutely. I'm going to take out Antandra. I'm going to drop in our brand new hero. There's Randle. Let's do these summons. I know we're going to have more by the time Thorin comes. We could also pick up a couple different packs. But I want to see what we can get out of here. Now, there is another copy for Lan. Lan, unfortunately, for the Draconic heroes, kind of very far out. There's a copy for Iran. Very far out when it comes to the builds. I know it's going to be a long time before we can get that hero built out in the entirety. There's a copy for Lucius. Now we can also save our red cards, and I think we might have one other red card in our bag. There is a copy for Gwen. Gwen, of course, furniture-wise, amplifying the damage that this hero is doing makes a big difference. There is our giant tank, another one of Gwen. Gregor still looking for everything. I know PvP-wise is being used, and there's Aurelia. So let's swap that one, I believe. Let's go ahead and equip. That will give Aurelia the 9 of 9 that we are looking for to build her to. So she is 9 of 9. Let's drop her out. I'm going to put Antandra back in here. Just thinking about getting those bigger builds. Of course, Lane, we have a couple. Randall, we have nothing at this point. 14,000 poke coins left. So no copies for Randall at this point, unless this could be one. It is Lucius again. And I'm almost tempted. I'm going to save the cards. I think I'm going to save the cards that are on the table. The reason being, if it is Thorin that is coming up next, if it is going to make, a really big difference with the hero, I want to ensure that I have the ability to get them up and build them up a little bit further. I want to make sure we at least save something in here and save a couple of those cards on the table, because we already have 2 on there. We're almost 3. So by the time we get poke coins, we should have at least a couple more. We'll have to see exactly where the utility is with Randall and a couple other heroes. So there is our max. And then I think we got 2 copies for Lucius. We did. There we go. Crit damage resistance. Going to be a very tried and true tank once we get all of his furniture on there. Just adding this factor. And of course, when it comes to Gwen, it is about damage. This is the point where this is going to go to 2. This is going to go to 3. Let's upgrade. There we go. So that is max. And then 2 and 2. This, of course, amplifying the physical pierce that the hero does have. And then Iran, the exact same. We're building out the bottom furniture right down here. I want to make sure. I think we had 1. I think we had 1 for him. Physical pierce again going up on him, so that'll amplify the damage that he's doing. That is going to do it for the summons in here. Again, we're going to save those cards that we have right there. Need those 2 more copies of Randall to actually build them up. Then I believe we did get, maintenance complete. So a couple more diamonds right there, which is pretty good. Not sure if we have any stones in here as of yet. Got a couple more diamonds in there, a couple chests out of the event. Yeah, we don't have any more stones in here as of right now, but definitely have a lot more events that are coming down the pipeline, including the big one, which is the Abyssal Expedition. I cannot wait to get in there and see what it's all about. Coming up with the game plan is, of course, the arena tickets you could use. I don't. I just usually sell them. I use them pretty much every day. But all right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Let's actually build them out before we're done. I'm just thinking signature item wise, because I know we're taking them at least to a 30, and we have 10,000 of our primordial essence, or our primordial seals right here, the emblems. Amplifying, we have the exact same 5,000 amplifying. Then, of course, red chest wise, Soul Surge enhances damage dealt by allies and health loss by 30%. We're going to go ahead, we're going to build this out. We got some Graveborn emblems. And then, of course, we do have a couple red chests, 651. Taking him to a plus 30 signature item. Just like that, guys, like we build them all out. We're going to leave him as it sits right here. I'm going to have to get some gear, bring this out to the tier 4 gear. And then, of course, we're going to have to wait for the engraving and see what is coming down the pipeline. If it is going to be that awakened version of Thorin, it's going to be super interesting. All right, guys, like I was saying, that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.